Welcome to another edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the Newbie farm. Alright, so we're rocking $205,000 and we're getting close to our mark. And what mark am I referring to, of course? Enough money to get field number 12 here. And field number 12 was $241,000. Hasn't come on auction yet. I actually did once, but I couldn't afford it at the time. So I'm getting kind of close now. So it'll take a little bit longer yet. I've been doing a little bit off camera. Nothing too much. I planted all these fields as canola. The only reason I did that is so I could recuperate a little bit of liquid manure that I've been using, because the faster your crops grow, the more you have to put manure down there. So one of the reasons why I've been kind of why I put all canola there, or else I wouldn't normally, at least. Anyways, so we have a couple things to do. We need to give our chickens some wheat, if we had any. The sheep need some mixed rations. We can do that. Cows need some wheat, and we can do that as well. And if you notice, I finally used all the liquid manure from the pigs, and finally I got rid of all the manure from the pigs. But I still have 13 pigs left, so I was considering buying a trailer just for the 13 pigs, but it's not worth it considering how much I'll make back from those 13 pigs. So I'll just deal with having the extra little bit on the animal HUD there. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get some straw. So we have tons of straw. Off camera, I planted wheat a couple times and barley a couple times. So I collected a bunch of straw. That is now in our bunker over here. Well, I couldn't say it's a bunch of straw, but it's a lot more than we had before, let's say that. So we're going to go ahead and take that and put it into our cow so they have some bedding. Straw is so cheap, it's ridiculous. I was watching Fadman, I think it's Hitman82, watching their Let's Play in the classic co-op. And they were selling their straw, and they were... I forget how much straw they actually had. I think they made 4,500 straw from like... or $4,500 from, I don't know, I think it was maybe 100,000 liters of straw. Maybe not that much, but it probably was a bit less, but basically straw is not worth very much, depending on the map, I suppose. So anyways, one of the nice things about this particular... Oh, what the heck? One of the nice things about this particular trailer is the fact that you can use it with straw. Actually, I'm just going to try and give this straw to them and see if they need more than this. Because our cows need some bedding, and they need to produce more manure, which we're not going to use. I almost wish there was a bunker for manure so I could take it out of the... Yeah, well, that's good. They didn't need much more than that. I almost wish there was a bunker for manure so I could take it out of this bunker and put it into another bunker, and then I could use the conveyor belt and potentially fertilize my fields using a solid manure thing. But I'm not a big advocate for using solid manure, just because you have to, either the map has to be pre-prepared for it. Like I was playing another map a while back, and on that map they actually had a bunker with a conveyor belt already built into it, which was really nice. But not many maps have that built in already. Otherwise, you have to do it manually. You can actually course play. Whoa. You can actually course play putting solid manure with a front loader into a trailer, but I haven't got that far yet. Just because I don't like, because that means you have to have a tractor running pretty much the whole time. And last time I checked, you go through a lot of solid manure when you fertilize with it as well. I was playing on a different map once again, and basically it would take like almost the whole manure bunker to fertilize one field, which was kind of silly. But actually that was on the U Farm map, which was made by the Modding Society, I believe it is. It's a edited version of Hagenstad. That's a nice version though, I liked it. Played that quite a bit. The other thing we need to do, like I mentioned before, is the sheep need some grass. So let's go ahead and pick up our forage harvester over here. And what am I doing? We also have some green wheat that's ready to be harvested as well. So go ahead and start this guy on the green wheat here. I think there's actually a great demand coming up for green wheat. Maybe that'd be nice. Yes, there is in 11 hours. Sweet, there you go. And one for oats and one for hay. Not going to do anything for the hay. I have very few oats. I think I was going to do the great demand for rye, but I think I just missed that. I wasn't paying attention to something, or I was tabbed out and I had it running something along those lines, and I just happened to miss it. But I have 100,000 liters of rye sitting around, so probably have to use that up at some point. Yeah, like I was saying, Fadman and Hitman82 are doing their classic co-op, which is kind of fun to watch because they're doing everything manually. I'm not a humongous fan of doing that, but I'm thinking about doing a smaller map in the future, potentially with some more manual stuff, but probably not a whole lot. Just because that's just the way I am. So let's get some grass over here. So our sheep probably won't need too much grass here, or mixed rations we can call it, but we're gonna have to go ahead and do it. The other thing I was thinking about, actually, because I was watching Fadman and Hitman82's classic co-op, and actually the Grey Gamer started doing this too. He started on a new map. It's Hagenstat My Way, I believe it is. And he actually plowed in between his fields to make his fields bigger. Now, I could do that on this map, actually. The only funny thing would be is that the shrubbery doesn't go away. It stays there. Although I know on the new version of this map, you can plow and the shrubbery, or the shrubs, will go away, or the bushes, whatever you call them. The bushes will go away, which is kind of nice. So you can actually extend your fields. I'm pretty sure the trees don't, but I think it's just the bushes for now. But it's still pretty cool. So what I was thinking about is plowing this between these two fields here and making it into one big field. So basically we would get, I don't know, maybe another acre, maybe something. So I could do that there, and then I was thinking about doing the same thing over, whoa, a lot of bushes, between these two fields as well, and making that one big long field. And then maybe I would, well, I would still need the grass, mind you, but I was thinking about doing that as well, or considering it at least. But that's what I've been thinking about, because I watched the Great Gamer was doing it, and so was Fadman, and I was thinking about, no, that's not a bad idea. I don't know why I don't do that more often, but especially when you're starting out on hard, it's almost like you have to, just to try and get enough field space available. So you could actually do the same thing with 6 and 7 over here as well, if I owned those fields. But it would just look funny, I think, because the bushes would remain. So I'm kind of a bit against that, just because the bushes would look really funny, and then the cultivator, or not cultivator, but the harvester driving right through it and harvesting through those. But I drive through them all the time anyway, so I don't know what's holding me back in that scenario. So, but something to consider. Something to consider, at least. But I don't know if you noticed, I I changed, or finally, I procrastinated heavily on it, but I finally managed to adjust the thumbnails for the YouTube videos. So I'm kind of curious what you guys think of those, so let me know what you think. By the time this video actually goes live, it'll probably be a while since they've been up. But if you're curious, just let me know what you think. Let me know if it might need to be adjusted. I just didn't do anything fancy, because I'm not a big graphical person, but just put 2 tractors in the field and took a screenshot of that. And I'm making chaff, I just realized. Oh man. That's painful. I guess I'll go put this in the bunker for... Oh, that's annoying. Got talking and I forgot what I was trying to be doing here. That's okay, we can put it in the bunker and we'll make it into silage. It's funny. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with this now. Ah well. Well, we haven't made silage in a while, so this gives us a reason to do that. So, put that down there. Let that do that. But yeah, like I was saying, the custom thumbnails, I think they look alright. I don't do it too often. I have some other custom thumbnails for some of my other things on the YouTube channel. A couple other things related to marketing your farm, which is nothing to do with Farming Simulator 2013 at all. It's more to do with, well, farmers learning how to use internet marketing for their businesses. But I like video gaming too, so I thought I'd intermix some of that with some gaming stuff. Alright, let's make sure we have this to grass. There we go. That's what happens when you don't have the information up, people. You start making chaff instead of grass. Oh well. Interesting note I've discovered lately is that because I took the realistic mod off not too long ago, the wool pallets haven't been selling for as much, and it seems like I don't get as much chaff or grass now. So I don't know why that's the case, but it just seems that way. So for example, just recently off camera I'd sold some wool, and I think I had like 10 pallets of wool, and I only made like 20 grand from it. So I was making almost 20 grand from just 3 pallets, so kind of interesting. I don't know that that's because the density of it or something, so something I may have to think about. I know there is a new version of the realistic mod that I will have to consider getting at least. So I still haven't bought any new tractors, no new equipment yet. I think after I get this new field, I'll have to buy a new tractor, I think, because I haven't got a new tractor in a while. Well, that's not true. I guess we got the whatever that thing's called, the rocket tractor. We got that not too long ago, I guess. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I showed you guys this. So I have the rocket tractor here, and I upgraded our seeder finally. So I got, this is the 9-meter Pronto, I believe it's called, or the Horse Pronto, which does all our multi-fruits. Doesn't do corn or it doesn't do corn, sugar beets, or sunflowers, but does everything else. And I have it attached to our big tractor here. So this is a 220 horsepower tractor, and this, I believe, unfortunately, what happened was I actually bought the 8-meter. I bought the 8-meter seeder, which is unfortunate because the 8-meter one isn't no-till, I discovered, which was kind of annoying. So I just jumped and got this one. So we have that now as well, which has been really nice for seeding because it's made everything just ridiculously fast to seed. And that's one of the reasons why I was like, hey, you know what, let's just plant all this as canola for a bit, and then we can regain some of our liquid manure, so then we can plant some of the other fields as things that grow a bit quickly, and then we'll have a bit of a stockpile of liquid manure there. Although it seems like I get a lot more solid manure than liquid manure, but and I could theoretically get something for the solid manure, but maybe that could be the next purchase, but I'll need to redo all the courses, which would be a little annoying. Because I'm pretty sure the manure spreaders aren't the same width as our current liquid seed or liquid manure sprayer. No, it doesn't even say. I think they're around 14 or 15 meters, so I could probably use them, I suppose. $34,000, holds 14,000 liters, and you go through that pretty quickly. Something to consider, but I'll have to set up a course, and I'll have to leave a conveyor belt in the liquid manure pits in that situation, just because it'll be able to course play it. It does, like, course play does work with the solid manure. It's just more of a pain because what happens is if you put the bobcat in the manure pit with the conveyor belt, the bobcat will move when the manure goes down. So something to think about. Anyways, so let me know what you think about that idea about plowing between the fields. If you're okay with that, I might go ahead and do that, just to open up the fields a little bit here. So we can get maybe a bigger field and increase our yield a little bit there. It'd be cool if I could actually plow the trees away too, but I don't think the new version does that. But that would be kind of cool if that worked as well. I'm pretty sure it's only the bushes for now, but in the new version, so yeah. Because before, what would happen was, I don't know if you remember watching other videos, like I could go around, like do like a half lap, or not even a full lap around this field, and our trailer would be full of grass or chaff. And now I have to do a few laps before I get enough. So definitely something to do with the more realistic mod, because that's the only mod I took away. I did download a couple other mods, but I don't have them in. I'm not using them at the moment. I picked up the Agro Liner, which is a nice trailer. It does need a dolly for it, unfortunately. So I may have to look into another trailer, or what I might do is I might modify these trailers right here, just so they can take, what is it? Forage or mixed rations. Just because I like the way these things look. Although they are kind of big and they're a bit expensive for how much they hold. Because considering I can spend $48,000 and get 100,000 liters. So as I mentioned, I took away all the wool we had saved up there. We had about 10 pallets worth. Whoops, right into that. We had 10 pallets worth. Is it gonna swing around? No, too much apparently. We had 10 pallets worth of wool, so we had to sell those, but didn't get very much for them, which made me a little sad. But I don't know, it was strange actually. I don't know why. It must be the more realistic mod. Let me know if you know. Kind of interested. Oh, stop. There we go. So we'll give the sheepies some nice grass, and that should be more than enough for a few days. I might have too much actually there. Yeah, just a little bit too much. We're still at 200 sheep. I haven't bought any new sheep yet. Mainly because most of the money that I've been picking up is just being saved for that one field. So another 35,000 or so. And then we'll be able to pick up that field and plant something over there. And there we go. Let's drop the rest of the grass over there. Perfect. And let's go check on our harvester. I think he's actually done now. It's a small field, so there we go. Apparently I needed to concentrate to drop that off. Just leave this running for now. Yeah, he's done. So let's go ahead and put our combine harvester away. Our awesome Colossus. Bring the pipe in here. Do a little bit of ring around the rosy with our tractor there. Let's get inside here, have a look around. Still looks clean, that's good. And then I think what we'll do is drop this off in here. Whoa. I don't know why, it seems like ice in this area sometimes. Just with a combine it seems like. So we'll start this off. Start her up, I should say. And then what we'll do is, don't have enough time for any of that stuff. Let's plant some, we haven't done millet in a while. Let's do millet. Plant some millet in that small field there. And see, the nice thing about this, just drop it down. I love the no-till features in this. Or of the planters, I should say. The new planter they released with the titanium add-on is a nice looking planter for maize. I think it's maize or corn, whatever you want to call it. Sugar beets and potatoes, I guess it is. It's a nice looking one. I'm not sure if it's no-till or not. I really don't know. But it's a nice one nonetheless. Stop this course here. Go drop off this green wheat. So he got 29,000 before, and he got 9,361 here. So we're looking at somewhere in the area of 38,000 if my math's correct. Which probably will net us a little bit of money. Green meat, for a reason, seems to sell relatively well on this map, so that's a nice thing. I think it goes for just over 200. Oops, skip that again. Green wheat, where are ya? There it is, yeah, 242, and that's at the bakery, so. Once that comes in great demand, I'll sell some of that, I'm sure. And let's go drop this off actually first. Do a little bit of UE here. There we go. Our milk trailer is still there. And as you can see, we have 45 cows now. So our breeding station is just pumping out those cows at a breakneck pace. Not really. It is pretty cool, mind you. I definitely think the incubator's been a lot more worth my money than the breeding station so far. But that's just my opinion. Let's turn off this one right here. Let's go check on the breeding station, see how that's doing, because I haven't looked over down there in a while. And actually, I know what we can do here. Our mixing station is also full at the moment, so I can go ahead and pick up some of the mixed rations there. Let's just do that. There we go. Let's grab this trailer. Funny enough though, if you look at this trailer, the PTO doesn't go in on this trailer, but if I use the international harvester, it does. I don't know why it doesn't hook up on this one, but it does in the international, so don't know why. Alright, let's go pick up these mixed rations, and then we'll take a look at our breeding station while this is filling out. There we go. Ah! I don't want to be in here. Why am I in here? Or let's not do it that way. Oh my goodness. Let's take a nice little walk. The other thing I could do is plow between these two fields too and make it just one humongous field. But again, if I plowed the bushes, they would just stay where they are. You just plow through them. So that's something to consider. But it would give me, I guess quite enough. Let's say not quite a bit, but it'd give me some more, either one big field or extend what I already have there a little bit. But I would have bushes in the middle of my field, which I just don't like the way that sounds. Oh, we got 2 cows in here, 2 calves I should say. What's the information tell us? 1 calf, 21 hours. Next calf is in 1 day and 22 hours. So they got 14 days left of milk and straw. So we filled that once, and we've got 4 cows, I guess, so far from it. Which is pretty good. I think the cows were a good investment. They definitely have produced quite a bit of money for us via the milk, I should say. Which has been good for us. Having that on a hard map, it's really nice because it gives you that steady bit of income every now and then. So when the milkman comes and picks up your milk, you're good. So on the new version of this map, the milk pickup point it looks really nice. It's like a little hut that you can, and it has a sign above it. It looks really cool. If you want to check out the sneak peek of version 5, you'll have to check out Cavalier Roy, his YouTube page, and he has a sneak peek on there. If you're interested, I suggest taking a look through it. He's made some really nice changes to that, so I'm really pleased with the changes he's made thus far. And there's still more changes coming. It's crazy. It's like a never-ending stream of changes, which is good. But what happens is you end up making a change, and you start thinking about it, and then so that's one of the downfalls of making too many changes. But overall, I'm pumped. There we go. Let's go fill this guy up with fuel. Don't want to have a tractor running out of fuel in the field. That is always bad news. And what we can do... Whoa! That's a wall. And I'm stuck in the wall. Come on. There you go. Oh my goodness. So the other day, this morning actually, I tried Euro Truck Simulator with a keyboard. Not a game that's very keyboard friendly, I discovered. You can definitely play the game with a keyboard, but I find it's a lot more difficult because when you hit the key to turn a little bit, it's not a small little gradual turn, it's like full on. I'm sure you could adjust it a little bit, but it was pretty funny. I couldn't, I had a hard time going straight in that. Not straight, but I had a hard time making gradual turns because your whole front of the truck was like jerking like left and right the whole time. So apparently it makes it a little bit difficult to try and play Euro Truck Simulator without a steering wheel. So well, that's what I discovered at least. Alright, let's drop this mixed rations off over here. And then let's go check on this guy. Looks like he's done already. Gonna have to turn him on again because they turn off at the end of the field, which is a nice little feature. So you don't waste all the fuel. So soon this field will be ours. It's a nice big field, so that'll be good to have that finally. I wish these buttons in here did something. Oh, they do. I never did this before. Oh, just the doors. This thing used to carry rockets. I would have expected something cooler from these buttons right here. Oh well. Can't do much about that. I didn't make this mod. It's a nice looking mod from the outside, and not too bad on the inside either, so whoever did it did a good job. Alright, let's take a little U-turn. One of the nice things about articulated tractors, U-turns are really smooth. Or you can do really tight turns at least, really easily. So, alright, let's put this tractor away, and the last order of business for today is spreading some manure. Liquid manure, that is. Alright, let's park this tractor over by the other ones. I believe there's more storage space actually than the new map too, which is going to be nice. It's been opened up over in that section too, so where am I here? Yeah, I'll park it here, it's fine. Turn that off, and I'm going to need this guy in a second here. Honestly, I haven't used that chaff bunker at all. Don't know why. Hasn't been, I don't know. If anything, I would, because you have the choice of chaff or grass, I guess. With the kid forage harvester, I've just been using grass because then I can use that for the sheep and the cows as well, and for the mixing station. But if I was doing chaff with corn, then I guess that would be nice. But I don't, so it's not. I don't find it helpful personally. So what I thought about doing was just doing an alternative tip with the manure in there. I don't know how that would work. So perfect. This tractor's full. Let's just do this manually. You can see how terrible I am at doing this. All right. I think I can go to cruise control level 2. I think it is. And this has to be like the loudest mod ever. I don't know why they made it so loud, but this thing is ridiculous to listen to. Like I've had my stereo turned up, or my earphones turned up a little bit, and use this, and it just like scares the crap out of you basically. All right, let's do our pass here. Probably open that up a little bit. And for whatever reason, this is the way I end up doing liquid manures. From the front and looking behind. Don't know why. I just found that's the way that works for me. Because what I try to do is I try to make sure it's nice even along, but it's always the case. And this is going to be a bit off, I think. Yeah. That's fine. I can live with that. So, I do like this mod quite a bit. This Abbey manure, liquid manure pack. It's a nice, really nice looking mod. I just wish it was a bit quieter. If I have one complaint, that would be the one. I think, was it the FS UK guys who did this? I can't remember. I want to say it was, actually. Not this. Apparently the class Vario was on sale. Owned. Yeah, it was the FS UK guys. And the funny thing about that is there's another mod I picked up I tried a while ago, and that was the Volvo liquid manure sprayer, the truck, the self-propelled one, and that one is really loud as well. So I guess it's no coincidence that FS-UK made that one too, which is kind of comical actually. Perfect. Just gonna get this little bit there. There we go. Perfect. So we planted our field, we harvested our spring wheat, we gave our sheep some grass. What else did we do? We unloaded our mixing station. Yeah, I guess we accidentally cut some chaff, but that's fine. So what we'll do is I'll go and fill this trailer up because I like leaving it full, just because I don't forget, because then I can just hook it up and start using it right away without having to fill it up. And then we'll call it an episode for today, folks. So as the farm gets bigger and bigger, we're going to have to acquire more equipment. Haven't acquired too much equipment lately because we've been able to work. We've been able to do be okay. It's been okay with what we got so far, basically. So we're at 5% liquid manure, so 380 liters, 380,000 liters of liquid manure. So because I'm just waiting for those fields now, I won't be using much liquid manure until that canola is ready, and then we'll have a canola harvesting bonanza, I guess. So, anyways, I think that's it for today, folks. My name's Ian Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013. Doing a little stand there with my tractor. This has been Farming Simulator 2013. Let's play with Ian Robson on the Newbie farm, and I'll talk to you guys later.